Hold on now. It's going down. Let me get this here together. Okay, here we go.
What up?
What up? What up?
It is the Morning Tea Radio Show, and we are live. Nice. What up, Nice?
Man, you know it's going down. Today is Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday. And we, one of the things that we do on Wednesdays, it's Women's Worth Wednesday.
Women's Worth
Wednesday. Yeah. So I'm excited about today because we got a phenomenal woman that is joining us. In a minute, you guys are going to be able to see her. But let's give a recap of last week.
Let's do it.
So last week we talked about Super Bowl.
Yes, we did.
We talked about the Super Bowl. And then we had this letter that we talked about. The pastor and his significant decided that they wanted to come out the closet on last week. So that was an interesting conversation for those who were tuned in and who rocked with us on last week. We talked about that for a minute. So shout out to everybody who rocked with us last week. Listen, do us a favor, share the live, invite somebody because we're going to have a great conversation on today. What's up? So what you do over the weekend?
Hey, you know what? I pretty much just chill.
You just chill?
Yeah, I really just chilled.
You just chill.
Yeah, it was just wind down weekend.
Yeah. Sometimes you need those weekends to just wind down.
Just to wind down
and just chill out. Sometimes you need that quiet time
put
to think.
Put that phone down.
Put the phone down.
Turn
cut the
TV off. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
All of those different things. But we are super excited about today. If this is your first time tuning in to the Morning Tea Radio Show, we utilize this platform for businesses, entrepreneurs, nonprofit organizations who want to enlarge their networking territory.
Let's give a round of applause.
Come on. For the people for joining us on this morning. Listen, shout out to T. Lo Hendricks, who is on the live, as well as Jessica and Jay Kelly. That's my business bestie sisters that's joining us. But we're gonna have a good show today.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, come on, what's up?
A business bestie, can males be business bestie?
No, not yet. So earn your keep. Earn your keep as a business bestie.
Wow.
Not yet.
So males excluded.
Yeah. This is women's only.
So I guess we're gonna be bro besties.
Come on, bro bestie.
Yeah.
Can we get in y'all group though?
No. Earn your keep.
Earn your keep. Yes, but we are excited. So listen, not only do we utilize this platform for businesses, entrepreneurs, and nonprofits, we also have a morning tea topic.
Yes.
Right? We talk about things that happen each and every day.
Yes.
And I always say, you never know if we talk about something that has nothing to do with you. You don't know if that experience will knock on your door and it'll be your conversation.
And they're looking through the window.
Like I remember when the morning tea talked about that.
Yeah.
And so this is a safe space, a no judgment zone.
And it might be some nuggets dropped from guests.
Yeah.
It might be some nuggets dropped from yourself.
Absolutely.
From me.
Absolutely.
That you can use in those situations.
You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Because listen, some conversations that we have had.
Oh, yeah,
Listen, it may change your perspective because of an experience, or you may look at a situation that you've dealt with a situation and be like, you know what? I got to go back and make my wrong right because I just didn't do what I was supposed to do, or I didn't respond or react the way I was supposed to react.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about today. I'm excited about everybody. Shout out to everybody who was rocking with us on this morning. We have fun on the morning tea, man.
Yeah.
We have fun. We've been going on for a long time. We seasoned up in this thing.
Yeah.
We seasoned.
Yes, ma'am.
We got the extra cayenne pepper.
You know when you do like this and you go high with it.
Yeah.
You know when you go high with it, When you go high with
yeah.
You putting in some work.
Yeah, you putting in work. We didn't put in some work. So shout out to you. Listen, if you want us to do a live show at your place of business, you have the opportunity to do that as well. If you want us to MC, if you want us to host, whatever it is that you have that you think the morning tea would be a great benefit, myself and K Nice, make sure that you reach out to us because we in that thing.
Yeah, we'll come to your business.
You know what I'm saying? We in that thing.
Yeah, we'll come to your business setup or whatever it is you want. We definitely accommodate.
For sure.
Yeah.
So listen, it's Black History Month, and as I shared last week, we got to give a Black History fact.
But we got to throw up the fist.
Yeah. Throw up the fist. If y'all looking and y'all watching, throw up the fist with us on this morning.
For sure.
You know, we
Can we get some emojis? Can we get some emojis with the fist up?
Yeah. So put the comments.
Okay.
Yeah. So Black History fact. All right. Did you know that in 1940, Hattie McDaniel is the first Black actor to win an Oscar?
Wow.
For her role as Mamie in Gone with the Wind. McDaniel won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress 7 decades later when Mornig accepted the same award for her role in Precious. She paid homage to her in a speech as well as in her dress, a blue gown with gardenias in her hair, and a nod to McDaniel's Oscars attire. So that's how we got an Oscar. 1940s.
Wow.
Ain't that something?
Wow.
I'm like, man, I didn't even know that for real on the cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know when we got into the awards arena with Black history, but I thought that was pretty cool.
So they say put it in the book, and we overlooked that.
Yeah,
thing. So,
overlook it.
We just got to do some research. It's a lot of stuff that's going on that Black people had a lot to do with that we don't even much.
We don't know.
We don't have no clue.
We don't know.
So
it's good to learn more though, and that's why I want to make sure that we share Black history facts because some of the stuff we need to understand when it originated,
right,
and who these people are besides the main people we hear. You know, Frederick Douglass, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks. Like we need to really know and invest in our own history. And one of the things that I will say is if you ever get a chance to go to Washington, D.C., we have an African-American museum.
Right.
That when I tell you, it takes you a couple of days. I've done it 3 times. However, it's 3 floors that really talks about our history from back then all the way to now.
Right.
And so it's really interesting to see the entertainment, the entertainers, when they started, how we originated. So if you ever have that opportunity, I highly recommend that you go and learn or just Google.
Yeah.
You can find a lot.
YouTube University.
Yeah.
You can go and get all the Black history that you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All the Black history.
Create you a little playlist, YouTube playlist.
Yeah.
And you don't have to watch the full video at that time.
Absolutely.
You can come back and watch it.
Yeah. Or movies. They got a lot of Black history movies that's out right now too. Yeah. On regular TV. But if you don't got that antenna, you can't watch it.
Yeah. Man, look, you back there trying to screw that little thing.
Putting the foil paper on the antenna to get
your fingers all bit up and ate up because you're trying to screw that little piece off.
Listen.
The coaxial cable.
Yeah. That's old school. That's box TV.
Hey, y'all got digital boxes.
Facts. Oh Lord!
You started explaining my cable. Cable.
Yeah.
My cable went out.
Don't let the digital antenna skip over your number.
Oh yeah.
You got to start all over.
Damn. Now let me
this is the Morning Tea Radio Show. So listen, we're gonna invite our guest on to the show because we want her to get in on this entertainment news. We're gonna give her a soft introduction, but we're gonna get into really who she truly is after our entertainment news. So y'all, welcome to the Morning Tea Radio Show, Miss Kimberly Powell.
Oh, let me take that out. Let me remove
Good
that.
morning.
There we go.
Let me
unmute.
Good morning.
Hold on,
good
let me.
Morning.
There you go.
Listen,
there you go.
Good morning. Go and give us some hand claps, nice.
Yeah,
good morning. Good morning.
We got to make you official. Hold on. We got to get you some.
Good morning, Kim. Good morning. How are you this morning?
I am well. How are you all?
We are well.
We're doing well.
We're excited that you joined us on our Wednesday morning shenanigans to wake the people up
Yes, get up.
Get up.
But we wanted to, I wanted to have you join in because we're on the entertainment news segment, and I know that you probably have some comments that you would love to share during this topic. So this is a moment where we talk about entertainment news. It could be things that's happening in the city. It could be out of the city. It could be in the country. You know, my mama always sends me what's happening.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So this morning we're going to talk about Kanye and his wife are splitting. They splitting up. So what happened is after the shock, did you see what he did at the award show with him and his wife? Did you see that, Kim?
What with the outfit she had on?
Yes, honey. So she comes in with a coat on.
Yeah.
What was that?
And then she takes the coat off and she butt naked.
Right.
Yeah.
Bucket naked.
Bucket naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was all that?
So now they getting a divorce. She did the stunt and following Kanye, following Ye. And then
he sit back and say, I can't believe you did that.
believe you did that.
Wow.
Now we're gonna split.
Wow.
So that's one of the things that happened that I saw in the entertainment news. But also
she
we got
she was bucket
naked. Bucket. You didn't see it?
I seen
Wait a minute.
I might have seen a shoulder or something, but I didn't know she was bucket.
Yeah.
So he didn't know what she had on before they left the house?
Oh, he did. He told her to drop the coat.
Okay.
He told her to drop the coat, and when she dropped the coat, the cameras went wow.
That boy insecurity stepped in.
No, whatever he did, he said he can't take it.
Yeah, I can't take it.
I can't take it. She just showed everybody now. I can't take it. I can't take it. But listen, we also got a morning tea letter this morning. Nice. You know, our morning tea letter. So the morning tea letter is a letter that somebody writes and they want our opinion.
Okay, gotcha.
They want our comments, our suggestions. They need help within their relationship. So the title of this morning tea letter is Mother-in-Law Has Been Couples Roommate for 14 years. 14 years. So dear morning tea, my wife and I have been happily married for 15 years. My mother-in-law, Pat, a widow since 1997, has lived with us for the last 14 years. She lived alone in her own apartment when my wife and I first were married, but was going through bouts of depression. I initially extended the offer to her to live with us until she got through her depression. And I mentioned it would be for only a year or two. Well, 14 years later, I am preparing for retirement. And Pat thinks she's coming with my wife and me to our retirement dream home. How can I politely address this? I no longer want to live with my mother-in-law. I have been generous to have allowed her to stay with us this long. Any arguments my wife and I have had for the most part have been because of Pat's interference. We both agree in this fact. My wife and I get along well and compromise on just about everything. Pat is healthy and young enough to still be independent. She's also mobile enough to travel daily to run her errands. Please help me to express that it is overdue for her to move on and allow my wife and I the space that we need peacefully.
So you know what?
Well, I've got to go.
I'm finna tell you. I'm finna
Listen.
be honest with you. Wifey.
What?
Come here. I'm gonna need you to sit down with your mom. I open the doors for her to come.
14 years.
I open the doors for her to come. You gotta close that chapter.
Yeah, got to.
Or we gonna do it together.
Got to.
Or we gonna do it together. But I think that maybe you should sit down with your mom because she probably gonna respect
you coming from you than the spouse,
than from me, because she'll probably feel like I'm trying to, which I am. I'm trying to get rid of her.
Yeah, but you know, so let me tell you, because I've been in this situation before where it wasn't in the home. It was okay. So let me just back up. We moved into a house when I got married that was for it was the mother and father's old house that was already paid for, where she still considered it her house.
Oh.
So she would come and put stuff in the house, decorate in the house. And when I wasn't there, so it was like, I don't feel like this is my house.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Yeah.
So it did cause confusion and confliction between him and I, because he was allowing this to take place.
Okay, so but the difference is this. This is the difference. 14 years.
Yeah,
14. That's my problem. Like the agreement was 1 year.
Yeah.
And so it's like, to me, it's kind of like, well, you done waited too long to say something.
Pretty much.
You think?
Yeah.
14
Yeah, oh,
years?
Yeah.
14
The agreement was one.
You should have brought this up maybe like the third year. Hey, look.
Yeah.
What you just passed the 2 years?
Yeah.
We trying to get our stuff
Right,
together. What you looking to do?
Especially if y'all had only been married 1 year before she moved in. So y'all ain't really, y'all newlyweds still.
Oh, wow.
You know, they're newlyweds. They've been to get married 15 and she's been there 14 of the 15 years.
Right.
So it's
Boy, when she leave. Boy, when she leave. Boy, they gonna be walking around that boy.
I wonder if they have any kids.
You know, they're gonna be men.
Yeah, for sure. But I was just like, okay, so what would you tell? So your suggestion
me personally
would be the wife to have the conversation with her. What would you say, Kim?
Well, to wait that long, first of all, the initial agreement was 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, granted, the 1 year come and went. All right, it's the next month. That next month turned into 2 years. All right, we done got comfortable, but we're talking 14 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
My mother ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't wait her way. That's her home now.
Yeah.
And then she done built a rapport with y'all. She's gotten comfortable with y'all being there.
Yeah.
And so once you put her by herself, you don't know what kind of mental effect that's going to, because she's older.
Right. And here's the thing too. When you are in a situation, when you're in a space, so for her, it's a safe space because she was grieving. She didn't have to have those silent thoughts and idle mind to go through what she needed to go through.
So she's gonna be put back into
she's gonna be put back into it because now she has time to where she has to go through that grieving process. So she really just swept it up underneath the rug, went into her kids' home so that she wouldn't have to be by herself to think about that.
Okay, so then too, you can do this here too also. So we could say this here. Okay, so we plan to move into a house let's say next year.
Yeah.
So now let's take this year, the rest of the time to start getting you prepared. Let's just start doing things to get you prepared to be
on your own.
Yeah. You know
I think Son just ready though.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be fair if he just put her out.
No. However, she already thinks the letter says she thinks she's going with them.
No, no.
She's not going anywhere. I'm trying to tell you. So you're gonna have to do an update.
Yeah, we trying to.
She's not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, she not. She already said peacefully. She going to the dream house. They gonna set up a mother suite.
No,
dream house.
She gonna be like,
she done went house shopping with them and everything. And picked out her
she know what her room gonna look like and everything.
Yeah, she's not leaving.
Man, I ain't gonna even lie. I love you. I love you.
Yeah, and it may be a division. However, that is her responsibility to have that conversation with her mom so that she can move.
I think that's the safest place.
Yeah,
I think that's the safest place.
But it's gonna come from a bit because she'll always have that division between her and her son-in-law if he does that. Now we don't know, and as for the Morning Tea listener, we don't know how do they feel about it.
And so, and then I could also advise. You know, I can also advise this. Once she sit down and she talks to the mother, she can ask her, would you like to sit down and talk to me and hubby?
Right.
Would that, would you like that conversation?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then she can invite hubby or not invite based on
the response.
Based on the response.
Yeah. I think that's a better way to do it. I mean, that's a good way to do it, but you can't be scared. You got to go and be firm in your decision. And listen, we've done this for this.
We're trying to walk it out.
But you know what? I'm curious to know over the years, did they ever have a conversation?
Right.
Because, we're talking 14 years.
Yeah.
So, Kim, let me say this here. Undoubtedly, they ain't had no conversation. House shopping.
She going with them to the dream home. Yeah.
She came in and said, you know what? I think flower
and told all her
for
friends
flowers
that, oh
over
yeah,
here.
we getting a big house.
Yeah.
Y'all ought to come by.
Yeah.
Oh man, let me tell you. So Akila said mother-in-law gotta go.
Yeah.
Good morning, Marcy. Good morning. So shout out to everybody who is rocking with us on this morning, the Morning Tea Radio Show. We're gonna get into a commercial break. If you would like a commercial to be added to the Morning Tea Radio Show, we have slots available. So we're gonna get into this first commercial break, and then when we come back, we're gonna find out all the tea on Kimberly Powell. She has joined us today, so we're going to talk to her. And then we still got the morning tea topic. So y'all make sure that y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back after the commercial break.
Here at T&D Tax Service LLC, we offer a full service of business from tax preparation, tax planning, business bookkeeping, business coaching, company setup, payroll, and money management, along with credit restoration. We are highly trained with proven ability to communicate well with diverse groups, individuals, corporations, and small businesses. We will get the job done. Contact us today at 281-856-6568, or we can also be reached at any social media. If you're starting a business, we can help you get the job done. At T&D Tax Service, our motto is, when you start off right, you end up right.
All right.
Let's give it up for T. T&D Tax Service. Shout out to T, who is another business bestie, locking in on the Morning Tea Radio Show. So again, if you are interested in being on our platform, we definitely have the spaces and the slots for business shout outs. If you want to put your commercial on or any of those things when it has to bring an exposure to your business, your nonprofit, or your events, we definitely have those opportunities to do so. So nice. We got this amazing guest this morning.
Yeah.
She is in the building. Kim.
There she goes. Hey, look at her. Let's give her another round of applause.
Shout out to Kim, who is with us on this morning, who has an amazing business. And I could have introduced her. I really could have gave y'all all the tea on Kim. However, there's no better way for her than to introduce herself. Yes. So Kim, let the people know who you are.
Oh my goodness. Well, good morning once again. Thank you, Mika and K Nice, for having me on this platform. Thank you to everybody that's listening in to what Miss Kim got to say about Miss Kim. Listen, I am the face and the voice behind Wow, which is a Women of Worth Facebook group where it's over 300 some women where we come together to just uplift, motivate. I just remind the women that they are worthy. Okay. Mm-hmm. I have a book coming out, 2,426 days. Overcoming the toxic chains of a marriage. Okay.
Mm-hmm. What was the topic again? What's the title again?
It's 2,426 days. I counted them days. Okay.
Wow.
Yes, they were meaningful. Them days, those days were purpose. We're going to say they were purpose.
Listen. And so that's the first time I learned about certain words. But anyways, I'm also that amazing event curator behind the scenes of Party Possible, Rentals and More here in Katy. And I do travel. Okay. I take my clients' stress away from them. And I create a magical and beautiful experience through event decor. Okay. I'm the proud mother of a handsome son and 2 beautiful twins. And baby, I have the cutest grandson on this side. Okay. Yeah. And I just love my people. I love my people.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Well, we appreciate you rocking with us on not only today, but you've been rocking. She has been rocking. I met Kim about 2 or 3 years ago at an event, and we have been connected ever since. Kim, when I first met Kim, she just the same bubbly personality that she is today when I met her. So we're gonna get all the tea on you today, Kim. Okay. We hope you're ready for this tea.
I'm gonna just give you a little bit.
Let me ask the same question I asked you about the besties.
Okay.
So on your Wow Facebook page, are men able to come in and be a part, or I know it says women?
Well, sadly, y'all brothers, we love y'all, but we getting ourselves together over there. so we could be that Proverbs woman that y'all looking for.
Come
So
on.
we can't sneak in and get a little sneak peek.
No sneaking.
Now if y'all want to
Kim.
sneak in and drop some cash apps, some Zelles,
That's what
so
I'm
we can
talking
do
about.
some things, then okay.
So long as we supportive in monetary wise, then we good.
Because we building ourselves up for you, K Nice, you know, and all the kings over here, you know.
That sounds good. that sounds really good.
Kim. So listen, so I want to know first, did you start what was your initial moment of why you wanted to start this group for women? Was it from a personal experience, or what did you feel the need was to create this group for a safe space for women?
Actually, this is my third group. My very first one was called Enough, and it was ENOFF, and those letters start for Empowerment Network of Female Friends. And that was birthed 11 years ago when I lost my mom due to cancer. And I didn't have that support group. You know, we as women, we need that support group. So that was important to me. So at the time, 3 of my good friends, they rallied around me and we spent the day, they just was there, you know, the shoulders that I needed going, you know, in the loss of my mom.
Right.
And so that group, you know, it kind of started out small, but we have sisters all over the world, actually. And they were able to build sisterhoods, okay? And so I kind of branched off with that. And my second group, I did that with a friend. It was PMS. And that's when the conferences started happening. And the PMS stands for physical, mental, and spiritual. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Again, I'm all about uplifting, empowering women because we go through a lot, you know, and I'm the type of woman, I don't like all that cattiness. I don't like all those cliques. If we in this together, we in this together. Like, I don't need you over here. Oh, you know, and so after PMS, WOW was developed because me and the lady that founded it together, you know, we're still good friends and all, but now I'm kind of solo because that's my women and the love of women. That's my passion. I really am the person that just really want everybody to get along. Like, what is the problem? Like,
so let me ask you this, Kim. So if a female is going through anything, they can join your group. And then can they like request a conference with you or I mean a session with you or anything like that? Is that possible, or do y'all just chat in the Facebook platform and you know get answers? And
well, you know, I try to open up, but sometimes women, we've been hurt by other women and we feel like, oh, I don't trust her, and I want to dismiss all of that. Now, on a smaller scale, when I had the Enough group, it was more personable. And I'm learning that the smaller the group, the closer and the more a woman would let her walls down. Okay. Because a lot of people have trust issues. Okay. I would love for it to get to that where they can feel comfortable coming to me, and they can. So ladies, if you're on, you know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know, you may not like it, and you don't have to do what I say because that may not work for you, but I may say something through my own life experiences that can help you.
So basically all you can do is just advise.
Exactly. And just encourage, empower. And I love, I'm everybody's biggest cheerleader, baby. I'm gonna clap, Dan. Listen, I am that girl. Like, okay.
You are. You are. So Chris must be talking about, because Chris with the morning tea. I mean, with City Highlights. So Kim, explain to me, you have this book, and again, I believe, and shout out to everybody who was rocking with us. Kim has Marcy said that the conversations that y'all have.
Listen,
shout out to her. Shout out to David and Rebecca. But here's the thing. This is what I want to ask you in regards to you having the heart to have to create this safe space for women, because it looks like it's something that you really have a drive to do, because you've had 3 names of wanting to birth the vision of women coming collectively together in order to empower, encourage, and uplift each other. Was it because of your own personal experiences is why your heart is speaking to those scenarios, those situations, and those women?
Yes, because like I said, with losing my mom, family, you know, in my culture, the funeral brings out people the real characteristics of some people.
Mm-hmm.
And so without putting all the business out there, but if you want to know, you text me, I'll tell you. But nevertheless, I was abandoned by my family. There it is. Okay. They started tripping, all this kind of stuff. But I love them, you know. Yeah. And it comes from a place of not having that support, and I wanted it because I always felt like I didn't belong. And I knew in my family that I was different. I'm the oldest of 4, but I realized at a very young age, I didn't really look like them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Then I had this cousin who decided to just bless me with a little word, and she put it in my ear that the man who I thought was my father was not my father. Okay. So I always knew I didn't look like him. I look like my mom. I'm like her twin. It looked like I'm looking at her now as I'm speaking. But nevertheless, I know what it feels like not to have that support and love.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to feel important. So I have a passion for that aspect, you know, also as well as a single mom. I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
If it weren't for God and me, and baby, let me tell you, I know the struggles for real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I can share some stories. You'd be like, what?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I have a passion for single moms. I get it. I get it.
Let me say this here, Ms. Kim. You don't look like what you say you've been through.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't.
Hey,
I wouldn't have never
listen.
Guessed, assumed,
Listen.
anything like that. And then I can say this here too. I like the fact that you can talk to these women through not from reading books.
Right.
That's right.
From personal experience.
That's it.
It's
and they
difference.
know.
It's the difference when you birth something out of your journey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's different. Your heart is open to it. You understand more people. You can relate to scenarios, and then you can also talk to people how to get on the other side of it.
Yes.
In there, done that.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of times, and then creating that safe space. I think people don't understand how significant it is to have a safe space for women to express themselves.
Right.
Even men to have a safe space.
Yeah.
You have your friends that you have some friends that you can say that you have a safe space to have a authentic conversation
and
with
I'm gonna
them.
Say this here,
and they're gonna give you authentic responses.
I'm gonna say this here about men.
Yeah.
And we kind of like, and I'm saying, speaking from my experience, not for all men, but speaking for me as a man, we don't have a lot of platforms that's like this.
Yeah.
And so what we have to do is we have to go sit in our car.
Yep.
We have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
We have to go and try to work these things out.
Yeah.
Ourselves.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. So for men, and you can chime in, Kim, for men, is it a sign, or the cliche is that men have to continue to stay strong?
Yep.
They don't express themselves and they want to figure it out by themselves.
One thing, I'm going to say the honest to God truth, and this going to sound harsh when I say this, and it's not to take this conversation off of Kim.
No.
Yeah.
It's
talk about it.
All of this is going to be it's relevant to what we're talking about.
Right.
I'm going to just say this here. Men feelings don't matter. And I say that because if I feel like I don't want to get up and go to work this morning, guess what I got?
Get up and go.
I got to get up and go to work. If I feel like I don't want to deal with my kids, guess what I got to do? I got to deal with my kids. You understand what I'm saying? If I feel like, and it's not, when I say that, it's not saying, man, our feelings don't matter. It's like, bro, your feelings really don't matter. You got to get up and get out here and get to it.
But okay, and I get that. But single mothers have to do the same thing.
But see, this is the thing. This is not comparison.
Right.
Okay. I'm not trying to compare.
Okay.
I'm saying, you asked me a question, and I'm saying why.
Yeah.
It's because our feelings really don't matter when it comes to life. We have to get up, and I'm not saying women don't have to do the same thing. I'm just speaking for me.
Right, got it.
We have to get up regardless. We treated a certain way at work.
Yeah.
We still got to get up and go to work.
Yeah.
We don't have food. We got to figure out how to go get food. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like the feelings on our side. It's really
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm glad that you said that, because when I was entangled, you know, I was big on, hey, why don't you start a men's group?
Yeah.
Because I believe even in the women's group, it's like, what are you doing? Like your man don't want to hear all that.
Yeah.
He don't want to hear all that. You need to build him up. You need to stroke him. You need to speak daily affirmations, because they deal with enough, number one, being a black man.
Right.
Okay. And we as people, we already have issues. Like everybody has issues. Everybody has some type of generational curse.
Right.
Everybody has something going on.
Yeah.
And I hate to sound like a broken record from a couple days ago, but love it's not that hard.
Yeah. It's not.
It's not. And so we as women, it's like, you know, love on your man, because if you don't love on him, baby, somebody else is, and you're gonna be like in acrimony, okay?
Yeah.
And see, like starting a Facebook group.
Yeah.
Okay, so I look at that and I say, okay, so, and just think about what I'm finna say.
Okay.
If I look on here right now and I look at who's commenting, it's mostly women.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, and I say this to say that, like, we so busy trying to get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We so busy trying to get it.
Yeah.
That we don't know how to stop.
Yeah.
And say, well, shoot, let me take an hour to you know, get my fellas together.
Right.
Now we'll do it for the game.
Yeah.
But that's the game.
But it's not intentional conversations of what you're going through.
Right.
Mentally. But I think that the reason of, and I've seen pastors who have tried to do men's conferences and try to do different things. However, they don't show up.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's almost like it goes back to your original comment of feelings. There are some men that are in a space where they need those conversations.
For sure.
Yeah.
But then there's also the men who feel like I'm too strong,
Right.
Yeah.
or I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And that's
Rather than saying there is someone who can assist me, that have been on this journey to assist me mentally with
probably every man you know, 100% will tell you, I figured out.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I want to say this over the airwaves. Women, if you got a good man or a man out there, half a man, speak life into that man. Like, you know, because we already know K-Nice has said it. They not going to really put their feelings out there, because be like, oh, you weak, oh, you punk, you this, you that. So we as women, we have to learn to encourage them, because we can bear. I truly believe a woman can just bear a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you push out life.
If you can have a baby, you can bear a lot. I don't have this at one time. I tell people, baby, I'm a woman. Let me tell you, I ain't nothing to play with. Okay.
Yeah.
So women, we need to create that safe place with our men. Even today, I encourage y'all, call your boo thing up and tell him you love him. Thank him for doing the thing. Thank him for going to work. Okay. Thank him for, just thank him. Just say, you know what? I thank you for being who you are. Let him know he can come to you and just talk. You gotta let him be your best friend, you know, because they going through stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
David got on.
And I'm gonna say this here. Watch how, and I'm being honest when I say this, and this is not to be funny or nothing, but watch how better the sex is.
Yeah, what?
Watch how better the attitudes are.
Yep.
Watch how if you encourage that man.
Yep.
I'm telling you, that's all we need is just that little push.
Yes.
And you think we grinded now?
Yes.
Well, I've heard, so David is on, and David said, personally, I'm not going to open up in front of guys I don't know, which is true.
And that's fine.
That's fine. And then some people feel as if they will open up better with people that they don't know.
Right.
So they won't have a biased reply to whatever the conversation is. But I have heard the comment of, when I encourage, when I motivate, when I push, I feel like I can run through a brick wall.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I've motivated and pushed you, encouraged you enough to you feel like you can conquer anything.
Yeah, conquer anything.
You can conquer anything. So it's very important. So again, ladies, if you're listening to the conversation, it's very important, as we want to be poured into, and we want to be nurtured, and we want to feel special, and men want to feel those things.
Exactly.
You should have a safe space between you and whomever,
and
that they feel like they can come out and have and speak certain conversations with you.
And that's why I was asking. That was my question where I was asking. It probably seemed funny at first, but the seriousness of it was when I asked you, like, okay, can the bros come in and tap in on the besties?
Yeah.
Can the bros come in and tap in? Because sometimes we don't want to say nothing. We just want to just listen.
Yeah.
We don't want to say nothing. We just want to just get the nuggets. Okay, so now, okay, you don't know what you said. It got me through what I was going through.
So maybe we need to bring, because before, when we were on 5 days a week, we had Men Talk Mondays.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what our conversations were, we would have men on the platform that would be able to discuss, and women would listen.
Right.
And then on Women's Worth Wednesdays, it was the opposite.
So you know,
so maybe those conversations, we need to open up that door for it to be more male conversations and for us to listen.
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
If the man, and for the ladies, if your man cut the grass, say, baby, that grass look good. Baby, let him, it's
and then
the
let
little thing.
And let me say this here too. If he pay somebody to cut the grass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because see, a lot of times women will be like, well, you didn't cut the grass. Okay.
But you paid.
But I paid.
The grass got cut.
The grass got cut. You understand what I'm saying? Because some women think it is, they want to see you out there doing it.
This is very good. It's a very good conversation. I know, and I want to hear, when it comes for Kim, I know that you have a book that you want. I want to talk about your reasoning behind this book and the event that you have coming up, because it's important for others to know that not only are we going to have a safe space on Facebook, but we're going to get in the room.
Right. Yeah, we're going to get in the room.
And this is not, and people may, fault me for this, but y'all know I'm open, honest, and transparent. We don't want to get in the room for a pom-pom session and you go home motivated and you back to the way you were when you walked in. So we need to understand the journey of express what you have gone through, and let's have some actionable things.
Exactly.
That's going to assist you to where when you go out, you can work on yourself when you've had these experiences. So let's talk about your book, Kim. What made you write this book?
Well, it actually is a journal. It's just a memoir. I was in a relationship for 10 years. Okay. And, oh Lord, I was in that relationship for 10 years, and I started journaling, just writing things, like, okay, this can't be right. This can't be right. This can't be right. And so I was expressing my thoughts on paper. And so fast forward to where I am today, I'm so thankful that I journaled what I was going through, because nobody in their right mind would have believed me. I even have audio of the trauma that was dealt to me in that marriage. Okay. But yet, even though I was going through that behind the scenes, I still came before the people smiling. Okay.
Oftentimes we do.
I came smiling, and because I'm my biggest cheerleader. Because at that time, I'm like, hey, I'm encouraging other women, this, that, and that. Somebody got to be strong. I can't be wimping out on them and stuff. We're going to get through this together, because I truly believe in prayer. Because baby, me and God, we be talking, it's like, so going through that toxic marriage, it gave me my own experience to be able to help the women that I will meet, because I've learned to know that you don't go through anything for nothing.
Right.
Okay. Because somebody is going to come your way that needs your wisdom on that, your take on that. And I can cry with them, because baby, I know I got so many stories. I know what it's like. And I'm going to try not to get emotional, because this is real. Women and men are hurting. Okay. And it starts at the root of it. You got to find out what's going on with you. Why you like this? These family curses. Like, let's get this stuff together. We don't waste too much time. And we want to love. We do. We want to love. We want to be loved. But until you get to the root of the problem, you steady damaging people that you meet. Okay. And so you can't camouflage it. You can't. And so I'm thankful that I went through it. And so now when I cry, baby, it's a good cry. You understand what I'm saying? Before, I would be like, Lord, I can't do this. I'm about to kill this man. Look.
You do one of them cries like this here?
Listen.
You laughing while you crying?
Listen. So the glow, when I tell you, when Miss Kim say it's peace, it is peace. But I had to go through what I went through, because somebody, I don't care if it's one person, I'll be able to bless them with my story and say, hey, girl, I got a shoulder. You could cry on it. We could talk. I'm not going to judge you, baby, because I've been there, done that. It ain't all glitz and glam.
Yeah.
Listen, I know what it's like to cry in the shower and say, and then be asked, why your eyes red? Oh, I was washing my hair and got the soap. I know. And ooh, girl, listen, go on.
So tell us the information about the event that's coming up. And then after Kim gives the information on the event, we're going to go into a quick commercial break, and we're going to make sure that they know how to contact you, how to reach you, how to join the group, and also some upcoming events that we have as well. So tell us about the event. Okay, the event is going to be April the 12th from 11 to 3 here at the Sandbox off of Clay Road. Tickets are available on eventbrite.com. You can reach me at 832-338-5707. Send me a text, call me if you need more information. The conference is called Broken But Healed. Broken but healed. Because we've all been broken in some type of relationship. If you haven't, keep living. Okay. But we're going to discuss about how you can turn all that brokenness and overcome and show your strength of resilience and love life and just love life. You know, we need to be there for one another. You know, absolutely.
We need to be there.
And how can they find you on social media?
I am, oh God, if you need event decor, that's Party Possible, rentals and more. That's the website is www.partypossiblerentals.com. Instagram, Party Possible Rentals. I'm not on TikTok. But that's a whole nother story. But you can also find me on Facebook, Kimberly Powell at Facebook. Hey, somebody know Kimberly Powell. Be like, the girl to be talking. Yeah, that's me.
With the bright smile. So you guys make sure that we're going to make sure that we put the information in the chat. Once we get off the air, we're going to put it in the chat for you guys to follow Kim, follow her group. She has a phenomenal spirit, and each and every woman that's in the group, it is a clean, safe space for you to be your authentic selves. And so we love that we appreciate you. We're going to have you back on a men's conversation. So that we can have the conversation and then find out more about your book once it is released, and then have you get some women. We're going to have some women from the event that can be able to come on and we'll have a conversation. So you guys make sure that you keep it locked right here on GMT, the Morning Tea radio show. We're going to get into a commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about some upcoming events. And then Nice got to give us some information about Chris' event that took place on last Saturday. So y'all make sure that y'all stay right there. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a solution for dry hair? At Emoki, our proprietary rose water and blends of essential oils of rosemary, lavender, tea tree, mint, and jasmine cater to all hair types and textures, beards included, leaving your hair soft and healthy. So get Emoki. For more information, visit our website at emokeed.com. That's EMOKEED. Now go get Emoki.
All right. We are back right here on the Morning Tea Radio Show. That was Get Emoked. Y'all saw that commercial that was done by GMT Broadcasting Company. So shout out to K Nice.
I actually did that commercial. So if y'all looking for commercials, anything, any kind of promo, Instagram,
the promo,
videos,
absolutely.
We do that. So
absolutely. We had a great conversation. The conversation was so good. We didn't even get into the morning tea topic, but you might as well just say this was a morning tea topic because we had so much engagement and great conversation. And sometimes it happens like that. If the conversation is good, we're not going to say, as the seasoned saints will say, quench the spirit. We're going to keep on moving, right? We're going to keep on moving. So we got some events that's coming up, but also I want to give a recap. Shout out to Chris from the City Highlight. You had an event on last Saturday. So tell us about that event.
Let me say this about Chris. Chris did that.
She did.
I'm not going to lie to we went out and looked at the place. Chris picked the place. We went out and looked at it. We came in. It was exactly what it needed to be.
Yeah.
Guests came. We had a blast.
Yeah.
We had a blast. We ate. The food, it's called Frisky Whiskey. It's just the old feeling dairy.
The old feeling dairy.
And I want to thank them for sponsoring.
Yeah.
They gave us the event. I mean the place. And I want to thank them for just sponsoring her event. And she allowed people to get up and just speak.
Yeah.
And then she went live. So if you're not following Chris Bryan, follow at Chris Bryan on Instagram, follow on Facebook. Definitely put together a nice event.
It was I saw the pictures and it was a lot of media. Shout out to Takia, Sophisticated Images, who was there as well, and Candace was there.
I gotta shout
out to Candace, who was there as well.
Shout out Candace. Definitely shout out Candace.
Awesome. Well, shout out to you, Chris, for having your event on last Saturday, host of the City Highlight Show, which is on the GMT platform as well.
Let me say this here. Make sure if you want some good food.
Yeah.
That place had
been back since it was still in there.
Yeah, they had some really good food. So again, we appreciate them for giving us the space to do
Absolutely. Shout out to them as well. So we have some events that's coming up. I myself will be speaking at the Mastermind on Saturday with Casual Pitts, as well as Charmaine from Atlanta, Georgia. We have some amazing speakers that's going to be there. We also have some amazing guests that's going to be there as well. So shout out to y'all who have already purchased your tickets. Also, on March 1st, it is a free event for Business Bestie. It's the first pop-up shop that we're going to have at Calendars. So shout out to Wrse, who was on the live as well. I saw her peeking in. Calendars, an event space that's in the southwest side of Houston. A-Leaf, y'all know I rocks with the A-Leaf community.
Come on now.
So it's an amazing space.
Yeah.
She has 2 spaces that we are pushing because it's such a phenomenal spot to have an event. So if you want to reach out to her, you can as well. However, the pop-up shop is between 1 and 6. We have some awesome vendors that's going to be at the pop-up shop. Not only are we going to network, we're going to do intentional networking. We're going to have the launch of the Bestie Collective magazine that's going to be launched on March the 1st as well. So I'm excited. Shout out to everybody who contributed towards that magazine. It is awesome. But we're going to have food. We're going to dance. We're going to laugh. But the most important thing, when we walk away from this event on the 1st, you are going to have more people within your network that you need in order to assist you with getting to the next level. We're building an ecosystem of women in business and nonprofits, and just excited about it growing. Shout out to everybody who's inviting people. But next Saturday, make sure that y'all be in the room. I got some surprises that's coming as well, but we're going to have a good time. So y'all make sure that y'all show up. Anything else nice?
You got? If you want to do a podcast, we have space. We have different sets in here. If you want to do a podcast, we open. It's very affordable. We're not going to beat you over the head. It's very affordable. So if you want to do a podcast, come on out. Call me 832-372-6874. We definitely set you up. We got, like I said, it's not just this set. This is the panel style set. We got 2-chair podcasts. We got this is just different sets. So, and we also have an event space too. So if you want to do an event, we definitely can set you up and do an event here too.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So it's been a hot Wednesday with Miss Kimberly Powell. Yes. Again, we appreciate her for working with us on this Wednesday.
That smile, though. I got that smile.
Smile. Next week, we got Rebecca Davis that's going to be joining us on next Wednesday. These are awesome, phenomenal women, a part of Business Besties. But what we want to do, since we are starting back, get people familiarized with, we have interview spaces. We have spots that you guys can come on. You can put your commercial on. We can shout you out as a business, whatever it is that you need to bring exposure to what it is that you have, whether you're a nonprofit event or you're a business owner. So we will see y'all next week, same place, same time, same location, right here on the Morning Tea Radio Show. We'll see y'all next Wednesday.
All righty.